Hello, Zero, the whole world. Again, it's Lwandile here. It is time to walk the walk and talk the talk of Java programming, you guys. Again, we're still working on exercise number 2.1, where we are required to write a program that reads a Celsius degree in a double value from the console, then converts it to Fahrenheit and displays the results. That's what our program should do. The formula for the conversion is as follows. Okay. As you can see, they gave us a sample run as well. However, I've already given you guys a solution, which is this one right here. But you know what? There are certain things that I don't quite like about that solution. I'm gonna mention them in this one right here. Oops, I'm used to saying I need the main method as well. It seems like I did not in this case. Okay, you see, this whole thing, you guys, is precisely what I gave you as the solution for my previous solution. Okay, so as you can see, boom, we're getting precisely what we wanted. Now, I'm going to point out things that are considered as bad practice. To begin with, you see this one here, having variable names that are in this form, right? Or rather, indescriptive variable names. It's always a good idea to just go temperature in Celsius, right? And replace every where it appears. Replace that with the correct, or rather new name. Okay, we're good. And I will tell you in a sec, you guys, why this is a preferred way. Okay, temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay, again, I'm gonna replace temp in Fah with temperature in Fahrenheit. Again, there's nothing that we've changed, you guys, in regards to this. Won't have any effect in our output. It will still stay the same. However, our code now is more readable, so we can give it to whoever and then it will be much easier for that person and to understand what's going on here. And I know for now, you guys, it's still early for you. You might not see the point. You might be used to using single variable names such as x, y, num instead of number, for instance. Again, you guys, you see, when you're working in a huge, when it's time you find yourself working in a huge project, I'm talking the one that might include different teams, you would see the importance of using variable names that are self-explanatory, because not only will your code be helpful, but it will also be read by other developers as well. Okay, now let me get to the second point of this tutorial. Remember, before I mentioned this scenario here, I could pick any number with a decimal point. It doesn't have to be the one I gave you before. Oops. Thing as I want something that would give me something like that. Exactly. You see, you guys, now what if I wanna convert that, round off that into, say, 3 decimal places? What I will simply have to do is to use a printf statement as opposed to a print. So it will go something like this: system.out.print. Again, if you don't know about the printf statement, check out chapter 1. I've applied it a lot so that it's gonna be much easier later on. As you can see now, this is the application of it. Okay, so I'll go percentage %d, meaning it's a decimal number I'm talking about. I'll give a space and then go Celsius is another space, and then I put a number with a decimal number. Okay, it's gonna be as simple as that, you guys. And then I put a comma. Now I need to pass the correct arguments. Oh, I forgot the F there. I need to pass the correct arguments after that comma there. The order matters, you guys. The order has to be as follows. We're gonna start with that variable there. We separate our arguments with a comma, followed by that one there. Okay, now we can get rid of that print statement up there and display our results using the printf statement. Okay, so I'll simply go run now. 43. Really? Oh, you guys, the reason why we have a problem is because of the way I've gone. I shouldn't have used a decimal number. Decimal number is a whole number. Here I'm supposed to use a number with a decimal point, a floating point number. So I'll have to go for my field width, or you can think of it as some spaces to the left of whatever you want to display. I can put any number greater than or equals to 1. Let's just go for 2. And then since I said I want 3 numbers after a decimal point, I need to put a 3 there and then an F. Okay, F tells the compiler that we're working with a number with a comma. It's a floating point number. Okay. Okay, now let me try to hit the run button and see what we get. Definitely this time around it'll work the F out. It has to, as you can see, you guys, we're getting the same results. However, this time around we've got 3 numbers after a decimal point. Remember before, what example did I use? But no matter what I put in here, you guys, the result would be some number with 3 decimal places. Okay, with 2 or 3. Yeah, of course. Okay, so yeah, you guys, that should be it for this tutorial. And again, if you feel like you didn't quite get what I mentioned here, feel free to let me know. And if you have pointed out any errors, again, feel free to let me know, as opposed to spreading rumors out there that I'm giving you folks incorrect solutions. Even if, okay, suppose I do, you guys, come on, it's not like you'll be copying and pasting my solutions. Remember here, you guys, the point is to grasp how different Java concepts are applied. Okay, that is the whole idea. So that's gonna be it for this tutorial, you guys. Cheers, I'm gone.